that factored into this?
I will ask Perry or Lee to elaborate, but I believe that realistically, any significant impact from the stimulus package would not be realized for a few months, perhaps 1 to 1.5 years. And is that consistent with our understanding of those resources?
Yeah, about 60% of the job stimulus package was infrastructure investments. And as you've seen in discussions of the national stimulus package, people believe those investments take between 12 and 24 months to actually hit the streets and make a difference in jobs on the street. And I'll turn over the mic to the Lieutenant Governor to answer the question about the remainder.
The application process has begun for distribution and logistics, which is $100 million. The application process has begun for advanced and renewable energy, which is $150 million. Because of the tobacco settlement matter is held up in court, we have not been able to launch the biomedical or bioproducts, but we're ready to do so as soon as that litigation is resolved. And the Chancellor is actively working right now on a process by which to distribute the $250 million in co-ops and internships.
Governor, what's the latest intelligence on what can be expected in terms of federal bailout for states?
Well, I think I'll know more once I return to Ohio on Tuesday afternoon. But I'm asking, and I think there is support from other governors, for an ask of about $100 billion in block grant assistance to the states. We think that's the most desirable form of aid because it gives us the greatest level of flexibility in the use of those resources. But there are also specific asks that we have, and this will come from governors, both Democrat and Republican, and that is to have the federal Medicaid match increase substantially, to have additional resources made available for the TANF resources that our state would need, and we're asking for about a 20% increase in TANF funding. And then there is the infrastructure piece, which I strongly believe in, but I also understand that it probably would not provide the states with the immediate help that we need. So there will be, I think there's reason to believe that this rescue package, whatever it's called, will have various parts to it. Infrastructure being one, FMAP increase being another, hopefully TANF resources, as well as a hope for a block grant that would be made available directly to the states so that we can use them as we best see fit.
If the state were to receive it was $100 million, and you calculated how much Ohio would receive from that?
Well, it would all depend on how it was constructed and whether or not more resources were directed to states with the highest levels of unemployment and the like. So there's no way to really determine how the Congress may deal with those particular matters. But we do believe that if $100 billion was made available to the states, that would go a very long way toward helping Ohio deal with the circumstances that we have laid out for you today. It wouldn't solve all of our problems, but if we got such a level of block grant funding, as well as help with unemployment compensation funds and FMAP increases and TANF resources and infrastructure funding, all of those in a combined way, we think would go a very long way toward helping us deal with these circumstances.